Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl P, and today we're gonna go over some more things about Niteflirt. We've talked about setting up your payouts, all that. If you haven't watched those videos, after this, I would say there's really no particular order, but just soak up all the game before you get started. So, and also look around. I give a lot of game on Night Flirt. There's also other people on YouTube. So just type in Night Flirt tips, Google it, see what comes up. A lot of times my shit does come up because I have so much. But there are other games out there. I don't think they go into as much detail as me, but who knows? Maybe you can learn something. So check them out. Okay, so let's talk about um the Flirt Center. So in the Flirt Center, you have my listings, my customers, my feedback profile, blah, 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 blah. We're going to take the time and I might make this, however many parts it needs to be because I understand that y'all do not like lengthy videos. I personally prefer to make like 10-minute videos. But even that sometimes can be a lot of information because I throw a lot of things out there. So let's get started. I want to talk about mail because there's a lot of things that you can do with mail that I think people sleep on. So the first thing is when you start getting people calling you or looking around, they do one of these things is add you to their favorites. So let's talk about what you can do when someone adds you to their favorites and also what I think you shouldn't do. So let's talk about what I think you shouldn't do. You should not send them a free minute just because they've added you to your favorites because it makes you look desperate. What I've learned since doing this since 2019 that these guys on Night Flirt in particular don't want to help a desperate hoe. Like, you don't want to seem desperate like you need the money. You want to seem like, oh, you're good without their money. This is just fun. Um, and they can spoil you, you know? So don't send them a free minute because what happens is you'll forget that you've sent them a free minute and you'll be like me where I fucked up in the beginning and I was sending out free minutes like crazy and they were just stacking up the free minutes. So I noticed they would get like 4 or 5 minutes and call me only for those 4 or 5 free minutes and then hang up. And I didn't get any money from the call and I felt stupid. I did get reviews. I did encourage them to leave feedback, which is good. You cannot tell them to leave you highly satisfied feedback, but you can tell them to leave you feedback. And if you've ever worked in like fast food or somewhere where you have those customer surveys, this part may be easy for you. If not, well, I can make a whole nother video about that. Um, Encouraging feedback. But let's talk about when they add you to your favorites. So you'll get a mail and it'll say someone has added you to their favorites. You'll click on it and it says, hey, just a quick note to let you know that blah, blah, blah has added you to the listing, blah, 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 to their favorites. So two things I like to do. Well, I'm not on Night Flirt anymore. I want to put that out there, but this is what I did do. So I would click on their name, still follow along. So I clicked on their name. So when you click on their name, you can assign them to a list. Now, you want to have different lists and eventually as you grow, you'll see why people are calling you, what your niche is, different things like that. But like for instance, some of my lists were BBW. So if they were favoriting my BBW listing, everything about BBWs, I would add them to that list. Maybe they're favoriting my femdom and I know they're cucks. Maybe they're sissies, so I have a sissy list. Maybe they're there for ass worshiping. Maybe they're there, who knows, big tits, whatever. Like you make your list, make your role playing, your ignore list. Put these motherfuckers in list. I'm gonna tell you why this helps because what I was doing was just mass messaging every customer of mine a video. But what happens was I was getting blocked. And let me tell you why I was getting blocked. Because maybe this is a video catered to sissies. Not all of my customers are sissies. Some are vanilla men. So with that being said, they were like, what the fuck is this type shit? Block. You know? And so when you start making more content, sending out pictures, you want to make sure you're just sending it to the correct list and to the guys that you know are going to purchase what's on there. So, um, yeah, so assign them to a list. The second thing that you want to do when someone adds you to their feedback is have this automated message. Well, once you do it the first time, you could just copy and paste it, is what I'm trying to say. But this message, I'm gonna tell you what mine's included. Like, hello, hey, thank you for adding me to your favorites. Cute little picture of myself and my tip menu. So if we talk about what's allowed on the tip menu on Niteflirt, you can sell custom pictures, custom audio, custom video, cock ratings, fan signs, and I have something like, it was like Paisley takes the day off, $400. Now, you don't get that off. Well, I'm not going to try to say you won't get a big tips often because I do wish abundance on you guys. But I didn't get it often. But when I did, like my biggest single tip for not doing shit was $500. And it just feels good when they send you those big tips. So make sure that you have that on your tip menu. I would shy away from paying a bill or buy me lunch, but I would encourage spoil me. You know, it just is a little different to have on the tip menu and have your price for that. Once you have your message, once you send it to the first person, each time someone favorites you, you can literally just copy and paste that. Some people don't want to do that, and that's fine if you don't. I personally did. I felt like because I am a cam girl first before I'm a phone sex operator and a content creator before I'm a phone sex operator, I really appreciated getting custom orders. I really took pride in that. And sometimes I would have guys that would never call me, but they would continuously buy custom videos or custom photo sets for me, and it just felt really well. You cannot sell your panties on here. You cannot do any rappelling and like games, kind of like how you can on cam. You cannot do that on Niteflirt. Don't advertise your socials. They say it's okay for you to advertise your Twitter and Instagram, but what happens is if you're advertising other things on your social media, they'll look at that as competition. I don't know why Niteflirt is so stuck on like you can only be on their site when other things have evolved, like OnlyFans or camming or different things that know that okay, you're not just on their platform. Niteflirt tends to like their people only on their platform. So I personally would stay away from advertising any sort of social media on there, but having a tip menu is a great way to get some sales. Um, and yeah, so stay tuned for more videos. I got some other stuff coming out. And yeah, talk to you guys later. Oh, if this y'all's first time seeing me, go ahead and hit that subscribe and turn the notification bell on because I got a lot of content out for you guys. Okay, peace.